be back tomorrow.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I guess in 1 month it's gonna be
Yes,
better.
yes,
The things
yeah.
about Corona, so it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, good time. So, awesome.
I'll see you guys. Take care. See you. Já tem um sapão lá, ó. Igualzinho. Carlito aqui. Your brother.
Hello guys, I'll be running the live tonight. I'll be showing you guys some flying knee bars, some spinning beating bowl heel hook. Things legit.
Vai mostrar. Não tem nem entrar agora. Hoje a gente vai fazer um hard work.
Quero pedir dele. Ele até errou.
Ó, ó. Vou fazer jazz.
Ah, mas não dá não. Se não for Hello everyone, we are back. So guys, like, if you have training jiu-jitsu here in Hanover location, and you know Friday nights means like porrada class, porrada night, okay? So we're gonna do the same on this class, but we're gonna do like a specific training, okay? Like, we're gonna stay rotating, switching the partners. Like, I'm gonna get one position to start on bottom, like spider guard. And if I'm fighting, rolling against Carlos, he has 2 minutes to try pass my guard, and I have 2 to try sweeping him or finishing him, losing the lesson. After 2 minutes, we're gonna switch top and bottom. He needs to pick up one position. Choose one position for starting. Like, oh, professor, I want to start in the half guard, deep half guard, 50-50 guard. Whatever he wants to work, we're gonna start in the rolling from there. and I have to try pass his guard, and he needs to try with a submission or sweep me from there. Okay? If I pass his guard or take his back, we're gonna restart in the same position. And after, like, I'm gonna stay on bottom for 2 minutes, working my top game for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna stop the training to try explain you guys, like, if he has a spider guard, the way I like to deal against the spider guard, okay? And now you guys have the opportunity to stay watching my style to roll, his way to roll, her style to deal against some positions, okay? So we're gonna stay doing a quick warm up, and we're gonna do the training this way, a specific training tonight, okay? So try stay watching, paying attention about the details, and try to get a new moves, new drill, new way to add in your game, okay? From my game, from Carlos' game, from Professor Herika game, okay? And don't forget it, let's go and do your check-in, the mind body. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, JunikoAtHome channel, and stay paying attention about the details, okay guys? Let's do the quick warm up and then start the work. Hi John, hi Cassandra Smith, hi Junior, hi Sean, hey Sean, stay paying attention about my game, okay? When we reopen the doors, I want to see you blocking and kill my game, okay? So pay attention how I like to play my guard, how I like to stay using my legs, my arms on top, okay? Then now you have the opportunity to learn more about my game. And when you get a new round, training together, you can stay avoiding my position and smashing myself, okay?
Yeah, same message Professor did to Sean. I'll send it out to Junior. Watch the video. Maybe you have a chance next time we roll. Love you.
Let's go guys, 30 seconds jumping jacks, 30 seconds push-ups, 30 seconds sit-ups, and then 30 seconds hip escape, both sides in the same place, 30 seconds bridge up, both sides, 30 seconds break fall, technical stand-up, okay? There we go, 3, 2, 1, go! Time, push-ups, go. Sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Time. Tá ruim ou tá bom a execução. Se tiver muito, vai valer não. 30 seconds hip escape, 30 seconds bridge up, 30 seconds break fall, technical stand up. 3, 2, 1, go!
Eu vou perder o serviço. Eu vou perder o emprego.
A diferentona quer ir sozinha, né?
Ah, vocês são muito rápidos. Muito gordo. Devagar.
Time. Bridge up.
Você conseguir lá.
Vou pra esquerda. 3, 2, 1, go! Time. Last 30 seconds. Break fall and technical stand up. Let's go. Time, guys. Water break. Essa água é minha, viu?
Não, você pegou a sua do carro. Eu?
Isso aconteceu, você pode voltar.
Mas isso nunca.
Eu não ganhava.
O marido tá aqui, não vai ganhar. Ele passou tempo. Faz outro, não consegui.
Olha, ele fez a também marca. Olha que certinho.
Hi Shane, I miss you, buddy. Erin, Steve. Let's go, Sean. Bora, menina. Keep your notebooks on your hand, okay? Stay paying attention about the details. Graças a Deus, deu um cansaço. Bora começar aí com o Carlos. Você marca 2?
acho que são 5.
So, okay. I want to start in playing the spider guard, okay? So, I'm gonna try use my spider guard to sweep our finishing Carlos. And let's see how he likes to stay on top and deal against the spider guard. Marca 12, tipo, se quiser ir dando pausa no tempo, então, às vezes, ele marca 2 e depois nós estamos.
Go! Seconds. 10 seconds. 5.
Voltando para respirar. Quase tudo no chão.
1 minute for rest.
Qual posição você quer?
Dela Riva. So I'm going to start off with Dela Riva guard. And then we're going to do Dela Riva. Professor Bruno's going to be on top. Chances are he will pass, but I'll do my best to defend it. More sweep. Okay.
10 seconds for starting.
Mas olha que eu vou dar isso.
3, 2, 1, go!
falando um pouco. Se quiser falar, fala abaixo. Se tiver alguma coisa para falar, tipo.
De La Riva, I felt a lot of difficulties. I was fine with
I was on bottom, I was feeling his legs is strong, so I was paying attention more about my collar grip to stay controlling his posture, because if every time when the person on top has a good base, a solid base, he needs to move the legs. If he stay on bottom first. If I'm here, I have a good base, strong legs, and I can keep a good posture. I have the momentum to start moving and try pass his guard. But if Carlos got a good collar grip and he was breaking my posture, I need to try to do something before I start pass his guard. So in my opinion, it's good you try breaking the collar grip first before you start pass the guard. But if you have a good posture, you can start attacking and trying to pass the opponent's guard. When I was on top against his De La Riva guard, I was using, at the first time, I was using one way to pass. At the second one, I was using another way. I think I was using 3 ways to break his De La Riva hook and then passing his guard. At the first one, I was feeling his leg, his De La Riva is strong, so I was extending my right leg and breaking his hook. And then I was putting my focus to try bring this foot under my legs. And I knew it, he was keeping his collar grip strong, so I was controlling his collar, holding his collar, and driving his body for the left side to bring my right knee over his leg. And whenever if he has that grip in my pants, I was switching my collar grip, getting the underhook, and bringing my head on his neck to use the squeeze lemon. And here, for the person on bottom keeping that grip, it's super hard. And I was able to pass his guard. At the second time, I was breaking his De La Riva hook again, and I was feeling his grip strong in my pants. So instead of stay fighting against the legs, I was bringing this arm here, this hand here, and grabbing his collar. First I was grabbing his sleeve, and then I got a grip on his collar. And then I was using a stack pass here. I think the last one, he was using more strength on his De La Riva hook. So I felt, oh, it's gonna be hard to break his hook. I was holding his ankle. And I was trying to bring his foot towards my hips. Then I was moving my hips forward, putting the pressure on his legs, to stay fighting against the opponent's strength. I like to force the person to stay pushing back and driving the legs, driving the arms. Try to drive the opponent's strength instead of you stay fighting against, driving the opponent's power, strength. Ok? Quer fazer aí com o celular? Primeiro esquema. Não falando tempo pra gente, né?
Você começa por baixo?
Pode ser. Okay, now I'm gonna start on bottom first, and we're gonna start in with collar, collar grip, holding her pants, and with the short de la riba hook.
Five seconds. Go! One minute. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Time.
I'm starting the lasso guard.
Então, vamos.
10 seconds. Go!
Começar assim para ligar o pau.
One minute.
Pode vir, vai. Você tem que estar no comando,
Tá aí,
cara.
mano. Não, tá aí não. Eu achei que tinha que contar de
Não,
dentro.
vai dar pause.
Thirty seconds. Last 30 seconds. Go. Time.
Okay, so about my game, when I was on bottom, she has short legs, so it's a little easier to stay using the deep de la Riva hook. But she was keeping a good grip on my collar, so she was blocking my berimbolo, and she was controlling my head, pulling my collar. So I was stacking there. So I was using my right foot on her biceps to try forcing her to stay paying attention about her posture and some attacks like omoplata and triangle. I was trying to get a deep de la Riva, or maybe do something like a berimbolo or these drills, but she was blocking the right way here, was in the collar grip. So when I realized, okay, it's gonna be hard to get a deep de la Riva, I was stepping here and working on this side arm. But it was a fake move. I was just forcing Erica to stay thinking about the omoplata or triangle. And then I was back to the de la Riva, and I was switching my collar grip for her paint. If your opponent has this grip, it's hard to stay on the bottom, on top, sorry, with a strong base. Because this grip can control your butt, your back. So as soon as I got this grip, I was bringing my right knee behind her knee, here. And it's super hard to stay on top. Because the person has a good control on your back with this grip and your leg. I was bringing this foot here, and then I have many options to do. I was trying to take her back this way. So it's super important, if you realize, oh, the person has working the right way against my attack, my guard, try use fake moves just to force the person put the focus in the wrong side, and then you're gonna be able to do your attack. When I was on top, she was... Você. Pega laço pequeno. She was using the lasso. Again, she has short legs, so it's harder to escape. You can stay using that drills we had working the whole week to break the lasso, but she knows this drill, so it was hard to stay trying to use this drill against her lasso at the first minute, in the first seconds. So I was circle my hand and using my elbow against her foot and bringing my body from her right side here, and I was popping her foot up, and then I was using my speed, switching the sides to force her to get confused about my directions. Then I was able to control her legs. And super important in Jiu-Jitsu, you need to stay one step ahead than your opponent. Never stay one step behind. If I stay waiting her game, her attacks, Sometimes I don't have the opportunity to escape or block, especially if you are fighting against a high level black belt, a high level brown belt. If you let the person get a good lasso or a good de la riva hook, it's super hard to escape or block the attack. So never stay one step behind, always one step ahead, then your opponent or partner. Okay? So now Carlos and Herca is gonna do the same drill, same training.
She's gonna do Erica. Kind of on.
I'm start the lasso again. Muda pode ser não.
Você que manda. Suíço manda. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Third rest 30 seconds. Ten seconds.
I'm gonna work the spider guard now.
Three, two, one, go. Go. One minute. 30 seconds. Time to go.
So, I was working spider guard and tried to do one of the positions towards the end that Professor Giuliano showed in the beginning this week. But Erica had really good defense. It was hard to really get her weight over me. And even when I did, she brought her posture right back up, so it was hard to really do anything. And when I was on top, working against her lasso, she had really good control on my arms to blocking me from going to the side. I tried to do what Professor Bruno showed us, but it's easier said than done. But it was great.
So I like so much when I'm on top because I love pass my partner's guard. So I use my speed because I'm so short. I need to work more my speed because Professor Bruno told about this because he's short, but he's more short. And then I think when I use my speed, it's good for me. No, it's not good for my partner. And then I think I like when my partner get the position first. I don't know why. I love them. They broke the grips, the posture to my partner, and that's it.
Very good. We're gonna do a quick water break and then back for the job, for the work.
Morrendo.
Ó, vou fazer mais uma, vou fazer uma com o cara.
Eu vi. Eu vi que você deu uma travada.
Seu braço ficou ali no laço, que eu girei, porque foi a parte que eu forçava o braço.
Ai, tipo, obrigada.
Então, mas ela tem que aprender a ceder, você tem que aprender a ceder.
Eu não consigo.
Então, por isso que você se machuca. Você quer bloquear muito, brigar muito, às vezes onde não tem necessidade, daí você vai se machucar. Esse que é o problema. Às vezes é melhor você tomar uma raspagem do que deslocar o braço, machucar o cotovelo. Você quer brigar muito, onde às vezes é melhor você ceder do que estar brigando. Esse é o problema. We're gonna do one more round against Carlos. First 2 minutes on bottom. I'm gonna work my lasso now.
You guys ready?
Yes, yeah.
Go. G. For 1 minute. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. One. Go. 50 seconds. 10 seconds.
Embaixo da perna. Isso no quadril, one leg, né?
Qual o limite para você ter uma noção até o começo do quadro?
Eu não sei se é só falar.
Aqui, esse aqui é...
Alright, so I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna work on Della Riva, não? Tá dando pessoa diferente, vai pra fazer nada. I'm gonna work on my Della Riva. Mas tem coisas diferentes, então não vai ter feito nada.
Go! Go! One minute. Seconds. Almost there, guys. 20 seconds.
So about my bottom game, I was in the lasso, but to be honest, I was using the lasso as a trap, just to force Carlos try to use the same drill, breaking my lasso. And then I was able to use the short de la riba hook, like we did yesterday. Do you guys remember the last option from that position? So I was using the sit-up guard against him. I think I took his back, like the same technique we did yesterday, when the opponent has posting the hands and trying to fight him to stay on top. I was jumping, taking his back. Yeah, I was using the lasso as a trap. This is a trap. And he was working the right way against the lasso, but I was aware. As soon as he broke my lasso, I was swinging my foot, getting the de la riba. and he was one step behind. And this is why I was able to stay during my attacks on bottom, on bottom. Your top again.
My top game couldn't really do much. I tried to do the same stuff that we've been training this week to break the lasso. I had a feeling that he would end up going to the De La Riva, but every time he would go to the De La Riva, he would kick my leg out and pull my posture down, breaking my posture, making me work a little more than I would have wanted to. And yeah, and from there on, it's only Bruno to understand.
So about my top game, he was starting, oh good. He was starting using the De La Riva, but I guess was not his goal, because before the De La Riva, he was thinking about trying to do the one leg guard. So and then he was okay, I'm gonna start in the De La Riva, but I knew it. It's not his goal. So this is why he got the De La Riva hook, but he was looking for my lapel. So I figured it out, okay, he's gonna try open my lapel and use the lapel guard. And I was ready to block his leg and his foot, his right foot. His goal was trying to open my lapel and wrap his foot using my lapel. And I was ready to push his right foot down. So I went on this position. He was open my lapel, and I was paying attention about his right foot. I was keeping my base strong, and he was switching his left hand for my collar or my sleeve. I don't remember exactly. As soon as I felt my right leg free, I was pushing his foot down, and I was bringing my shin against his shin, this way. There is no leg, there is no foot to wrap. So it's impossible to stay using the lapel guard. And I was blocking his leg using my shin. And then it was super easy to pass his guard. I was using my left hand, pushing his knee, and passing his guard. I think at the second time, or third one, he was keeping his De La Riva hook strong, and then I was putting my focus on this leg, to use the leg drag. So he was strong, his grip in my pants was strong, his De La Riva hook was strong, his grip in my collar was strong, but not this leg. So I was keeping my head down, just to force Carlos to stay thinking about, oh, I have a good control on Bruno's posture. And I was using the right to try breaking his collar grip. So I was moving my head up and pushing his hand down. And then using the leg drag on his right leg. I was bringing my upper body down, smashing his top leg, and get the collar grip here. And every time when I have the leg drag position, I like to stay there for a couple of seconds, just to force my opponent get confused about, oh my gosh, he's going for the side control or taking my back, what he wants to do. So this is the reason I like to stay on the leg drag position, putting the pressure and force my opponent getting panic. And remember, I was always trying to stay one step ahead, never behind, never stay behind, never stay 2 or 3 steps behind.
More like 5 steps ahead.
Vai falar sobre o bottom game dele, daí a gente vai acabar.
See, I did think about doing the one leg guard first, but I didn't want to work on 3 different guards for 2 minutes and then not get anything out of it. So I decided to go back into the De La Riva, because it's something that I've been doing my best to work on lately from the positions that Professor Bruno's been showing us. And from there, because I like from there to try to do a bit in bolo to try to get the back, which I know I won't get on him, or to do the lapel guard, which is something that we also been working a lot. But every time I would pull that lapel, he had really good posture, not giving me enough slack of the lapel to pull around my leg. And when I did get the lapel over to the other side, he would push my leg down and posture up, not allowing to have any slack for me to grab with the other hand. And when that moment, whenever he would walk my leg that I was trying to push on his leg, even if I had the lapel around my leg, it was pretty impossible to get a sweep or anything. He was getting the leg drag, he was getting everything he wanted. So
I think his first mistake was he said he thought to try use the one leg guard and he was changing for the De La Riva, but the big mistake was he said I'm gonna try use the De La Riva. So there is no try, do it. Instead of you think I'm gonna try sweep you from using my De La Riva guard, don't say try, you're gonna do it. I'm gonna sweep you using my De La Riva guard. It's the first step to do something. If you have the mindset like I'm gonna try, I will try, it's a mistake. Do it, do it. I want to fight at the tournament and I'm gonna try and get the gold medal. It's a mistake. It's a wrong mindset. You need to put your mind to work the right way. So I go there and I will get the gold medal. That's it. If you get the second place, learn from that situation. Try to learn from that opportunity, a new opportunity to learn. If you did some mistakes at the tournament or training, learn from that things. But don't stay thinking I'm gonna try, I will try. Do it. Okay? This is the first lesson. This is the lesson of the day. And don't stay thinking, I want to start in the spider guard and stay thinking only about spider guard. It's super important you have more options. So remember, stay linked your positions. Learn how you can connect your guards, connect your attacks. Like, okay, I want to start in the spider, but keep your mind fresh and open to go into the lasso, De La Riva, 50-50. So many options to do. So keep your mind open, okay? Start in one position, one situation, but stay open to see more options from there. Okay, I want to start in the close guard, full guard. If I stay trying to sweep someone from close guard, just using the close guard, it's gonna be hard. So I want to start in this close guard, but after 10 seconds, you can open your guard and stay working some positions from there. Do or not to do, there is no try. Yes, Cassandra, this is the mindset. You got it. There is no try. You want to say more? So I hope you guys enjoyed this class and had a lot of fun watching. We tried to kill each other here, so it was fun. And try get some things from this training and add in our game, or just to understand more about Jiu-Jitsu, some concepts about top game, bottom game, okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for all the support for a whole week. Thank you guys for staying watching my classes, Professor Juliano classes, and all you guys are so amazing. We really appreciate it. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your Sunday, have a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys Monday. Monday we have 10 a.m. Professor Juliano class, 10 a.m. kids class, noon class for adults, and then we are back here 4 p.m. for kids, 6 p.m. for adults. Okay. If you guys have something.
Bye guys. See you guys
Have a good
next
weekend,
week.
guys.
Thank you so much, guys.